suspected that Amber was having an affair with James Franco, correct?
Yes.
There's restitution to be made. I will make it. If I've done something wrong, I will fix it. I have to.
Looking into celebrities' lives sometimes feels like looking at the worms and bugs crawling beneath a rock. And it looks like the bugs beneath Amber Heard's rocks aren't going away anytime soon. She has become the #1 netizen most hated celebrity for allegedly bribing James Franco just before he testifies. After Elon Musk refused to take the stand in her defense last week, Amber seems to have gotten a frantic need to bribe Franco to take her side in court. It has now been confirmed that Amber had an affair with both Elon Musk and James Franco while she was married to Johnny Depp, and Depp's lawyers had plenty of evidence to prove it. Alejandro Romero, the doorman at Heard's and Depp's LA building, testified earlier that he had seen Musk getting into the building a few times a week, late at night in 2015, before Miss Amber and Depp's divorce. Romero also claimed that Musk always timed his visits when Mr. Depp was out on business. Perhaps it would also interest you to know that Miss Amber had allegedly once had a threesome with Cara Delevingne, a super hot model, and the techno king Elon Musk. Although Musk and Heard maintain that their romance was only sparked after Amber filed for divorce from Depp, such testimonies sure cast doubts on Amber's golden truth in court. Her relationship with Musk, 50, who is now the proud owner of Twitter, also ended up in flames in 2016, just a few weeks after it began. Amber does have a way of leaving scandals in her wake. Video footage taken in May 2016 in the LA building where Amber and Depp lived shows Ms. Heard and James sharing an elevator to Depp and Amber's penthouse late at night, a mere 24 hours after Depp allegedly gave her the black eye that earned him a temporary restraining order for being a wife-beater. Miss Amber, 36, took the stand and testified that her old lover Franco, 44, asked her, "What the fuck happened to your face?" after her ex-husband Johnny Depp allegedly chucked a phone at her eye while the Academy Award nominee went to visit her at her matrimonial penthouse on May 2016, a day after Johnny Depp nearly blinded her. "We were talking. He was saying to me, 'Oh my god, what happened to you?'" Heard testified of Franco. "He saw my face and he said, 'What the fuck?'" According to Depp, Amber and James did more than shooting a movie together during the filming of The Adderall Diaries in 2015. Depp believes that Amber slept with her co-star. These accusations have made this Spider-Man actor's late-night visit a little shady. Unless he comes up with a reasonable explanation for what he was doing with another man's wife in an elevator that leads to his penthouse close to midnight, Depp's claims may well stand to reason. Ms. Amber Heard's defense team has dismissed these allegations by claiming that Franco's presence in the elevator was a mere coincidence, and that this coincidence is not enough to prove that Amber and Franco were having an affair, because in fact, Franco lived in the building at the time. However, there could be no greater lie than that. Watching the video, you can clearly see Amber leading the way into the elevator, pressing the button that goes up to the penthouse, and leading Franco to the penthouse once the elevator opens. In an exclusive interview with Popcorn Planet, one of Amber Heard's neighbors, Army Goodhart, shared some insights about Amber and Franco that cast more doubt on Miss Amber's innocence. Goodhart had lived in the same LA building that Depp and Amber lived in long before they had moved in. She claims to still live in that building where everyone knows everyone's business. Goodhart claims to have interacted a lot with Depp and Amber throughout the time that they lived there. She said that although Depp traveled a lot, she would sometimes meet in the elevator going up to his house. He once invited her to see his band while riding the elevator with his bodyguards, and described him as a nice, gentle, and composed man. Although Goodhart stated that she couldn't claim to know Amber well from the few encounters, she definitely knows a lot about the building where the elevator incident happened that people in the courtroom do not know. The ECB, or the Eastern Columbia Building, is an artist-only kind of building, where residents have their own Facebook group and coffee shop, and everyone knows everybody. There's no secret among neighbors. So, if Franco could have indeed moved in, people would have definitely known about it. The thing is, according to Goodhart, he didn't move in, and that is crystal clear in the video footage for anyone who resides in the building. This good-hearted neighbor revealed that there are 3 elevators in the building. 2 of them only go up to the 12th floor, while 1 goes up to the penthouse. Although it's not an exclusive elevator, it's often used by people who live in the penthouses. So, Amber hit the button at the mezzanine level, where there is this separate door that leads to the parking lot. Without a key, one cannot get in and out of the building through the parking lot door. So this explains why Amber had to go down to the parking lot to go get him. He simply didn't have a key because he did not live there. There's also the issue of the backpack Franco is seen carrying. According to Goodhart, this is the kind of bag you would carry if you were planning to have a sleepover at a friend's place. You know, for carrying a clean set of clothes for the following day. If you were visiting a friend who was having trouble in her marriage, you would leave all your stuff in the car and just bring a drink to share as you talk. But the backpack and the shady body poster he portrays as he tries to avoid the camera make him appear very guilty. More like he was used to these kinds of visits. Goodhart also points to the fact that Amber is not hitting the button to Franco's apartment because he didn't have one. And even if he had an apartment in the building, you would expect him to lead the way as the man. But in this case, he just follows Amber each step of the way. Moreover, there was no vacant penthouses in the building at the time of the incident, so it's very unlikely that Franco was going to his own penthouse. Additionally, he does not look concerned about the alleged bruises on Amber's face. Instead, they're seen smiling and giggling at some inside joke, probably about her walking back towards him to avoid being captured by the camera. There is also plenty to prove that Amber is a liar. According to Goodhart, Miss Amber always fancied herself as an intellect. She always made it a point to be photographed reading a book with a pair of fake glasses, while she, in fact, spent most of her time at the penthouse partying. While Johnny was an introvert, Amber always needed to be surrounded by people she could control or manipulate. She had to be the center of attention among people who worshipped her. And yet, strangely enough, none of those people saw her bruised face. No one apart from Franco actually physically saw the bruises on her face after Depp allegedly chucked a phone at her. So, the bruises could have been fake indeed. There's no way to prove that she actually had them. And even if she had bruises around her eyes, it could have resulted from face treatments like Botox, which often cause bleeding and a bit of bruising a few days after the procedure. And being a hot actress with light skin that perhaps easily bruises, this possibility is not completely out of the question. It's a great fact that Depp's lawyers are now going to use in Depp's defense. Anyways, neither of these old brief flings were enough for either of the celebrities to testify in her defense. But even if Amber was a bit anxious to have someone collaborate on her story, did it have to be Franco of all people? This is a guy she once described to Depp, her then husband, as a rapist. It provoked me to become jealous because of what Ms. Heard had previously told me about her experience of working with Mr. Franco on a film called Pineapple Express, so it shocked me that she was suddenly so friendly and happy with him. Depp testified of what Amber had told her. She told me many things that were very, very negative about Mr. Franco, and that he had tried to kiss her and made sexual advances towards her on a previous film they'd done together, and that she said he was a creep and that he was a rapist. He is the least trustworthy guy in showbiz. Plus, he already had enough drama on his own. He probably doesn't, in the least, appreciate Amber's attempt to spice up his life with more scandals. Well, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about Amber as a person in the comments section below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more thrilling stories. See you in my next video.